My Little Pony Equestria Girls is an interesting franchise, to say the least. I used to personally be obsessed with it when I was a little tiny zombie. However, now that I am older, I look at it and I just squint a little bit every time I see the designs in the movies. Equestria Girls was obviously made and produced to combat other fashion doll and doll franchises at the time, such as Monster High or Ever After High, I think it was called. Which Ever After High is an entire other video. It's on my list, okay? It's on my list. I was inspired to make this video somewhat off of my younger sister, but not really. I just got an itch. I got an itch that had to be scratched, and that itch could only be quelled by My Little Pony art, okay? Is that a crime? Is that a crime? So today, I thought that it would be fun if I take the Equestria Girls designs and loosely base My Little Pony human alternate universe off of them. So we're gonna go through a few of the dolls and get into some drawing. Before we get into it though, do you want to see some exclusive artwork, some behind the scenes content, be in a fan Discord, or get my videos up to a week before they're posted on YouTube? Then you can now check out my Patreon. For $1 a month, you can get a special Discord role and your name at the end of all my videos. For $3, you get a 10% off discount on my Etsy shop and access to all of my behind-the-scenes content for upcoming videos and art pieces. For $6, you get a 15% off discount on my Etsy and access to exclusive content such as alt designs, memes, and concepts for my videos. And lastly, for $10, you get access to a voting poll for upcoming videos, a 20% off discount on my Etsy, and all of my videos up to a week before they're posted. So if you want to support me, please check out my Patreon below, and thank you. So with the unapologetic self-sponsor over, let's get into our first pony, Twilight Sparkle. First up is Twilight Sparkle. In Equestria Girls, Twilight is definitely, in my opinion, the most palatable when it comes to all of the other dolls and designs. I think she's the only one whose design really works with the idea of Equestria Girls and the formula they were going with, which was like the skirt and the big shoes or leg warmers. I genuinely think that she is cute, so all I really wanted to change was making her look more like a normal person in a normal world. I can't really say much for her design. I like it. I actually like it. I do. I kind of wanted to give Twilight a more dark academia vibe, which it ended up not coming through all that much when I was finished because I just didn't use like browns and cream colors for her. I wanted to keep her color palette kind of similar, not too similar, but kind of. I ended up giving her a straight pleated skirt, which I think looks really cute, especially with how I ended up styling it. Twilight's not my favorite out of all of the ones that I designed, but when I did draw her, I drew her first, and I love her. I do. I think she's beautiful. I wanted to try to make sure to keep the colored hair from all of the ponies relevant in their designs, because something that I notice is whenever people do these human designs, they change the colors of the character's hair very frequently to make it more realistic, as if they're real people, but I don't like that. I think the colors of their hair is super important, so I try to keep it pretty relevant throughout all of the pony designs. You might be thinking, where's Spike the dog? Where is he? He's actually on my Patreon in the comments tier, along with a few other bonus drawings. You should go check it out. I ended up making him Twilight's younger brother instead of her dog, because I always thought it was kind of weird, because in the show we kind of are under the impression that he is not a pet. That's Twilight's baby. That's her little guy. That's her guy. So I ended up making him Twilight's adopted brother. I thought that it worked a lot more than, the dog course, because dog Spike is cute, but come on now. What am I supposed to say? I really wanted to push making Twilight's outfit more realistic to someone in school, but I did end up changing everything just a little bit. So instead of being in high school, all of the girls are now in college between freshman and senior year. They're all in there. So I wanted to make them all look a little bit more mature. I wanted to make Twilight still look scholarly and like a nerd, but in a more mature, she tries to get to her classes on time sort of way. So all the girls are in college now, and I'm thinking Twilight might be a history or a law major. I haven't thought about it too much. I've thought about some of the other characters a lot more, but I think that works for Twilight for now. Works for Twilight for now. That's a mouthful. That's a mouthful. I really like how she turned out. I think she's cute. I think she's pretty. I just love it. I love it. I think she fits. She's definitely the most basic out of all of them, but honestly for Twilight, I think it fits. I love her. She turned out good. This is Twilight's final version. I really like how she turned out. Maybe if I revisited it, I would complicate her design a little bit more, or make all of the other girls a little less yassified, maybe. But overall, I think that she is adorable. I love it. Let's get on to the next pony. The next pony is Pinkie Pie. When I was younger, Pinkie Pie her outfit always sort of confused me. I never liked it too much because I always thought I was Pinkie Pie, and I was like, I don't dress like that. Why does she dress like that? It's okay. It's not terrible, but it's okay for Equestria girls. I hate the color of her skirt, always have, always will, and I don't like her boots, but anything is a step up from her updated outfit, I think. I don't know what this is from, but it's everywhere, and I hate it. I hate it. I hate it so much. I didn't know what style to go with when I was redesigning Pinkie, but when I was drawing her hair, I thought that it was very 1980s, and I tried to go for kind of like a 1980s look at first, but I ended up changing it pretty quickly because I didn't think it was good at all. I didn't like it. So I just struggled. I struggled bad for a long time because nothing was clicking. I just didn't think I didn't think that the outfits I was designing and thinking of were cute, and it just took forever. She was the one I had the most trouble on when it came to the outfit. Everyone else just flowed normally, but not Pinkie. Not Pinkie at all. Early on, though, I did know I wanted to give her cute, like, platform heels, and I found these cute cake ones on Pinterest that inspired the entire outfit, so I found those cake heels, and then everything was fine, and I was overreacting, and she turned out really cute. Pinkie Pie gets the most hate whenever you look at redesigning My Little Pony Equestria girls or human designs for My Little Pony videos. People just can't get their mind around the fact that not every My Little Pony has to look like Nancy Landgrab from The Sims 4. Because apparently that's what people want. The biggest eye roll of my life. Hello? Personally, Pinkie is my favorite design out of all of the ones I did. I'm split between her and the one coming up. I adore how she came out. I'm crazy about it. I don't know what Pinkie would major in college, but I 100% know that she still works at a bakery, and she probably has a side hustle that's party planning and birthday cake decorating, anything like that, because she's me. If you didn't know, she's me. I remember growing up, I never really liked any of the main six way too much because I was a Derpy Hooves and Dr. Hooves kid growing up. They were my favorites. I have custom made stuffed animals of them somewhere. I loved them. But if I had to choose, I always chose Pinkie. She was always my favorite. She's not my favorite anymore because I am a Twilight sort of person now. But Pinkie always is gonna have a really, really tender spot in my heart because she's been me for as long as I can remember. Me and her are one and the same. She would get me, okay? I loved the loud girl representation, okay? I grew up loud. She was loud. I get her. I see her, okay? Pinkie, 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 Pinkie. I love how she came out. I think she's perfect. I love her. I love her. Oh, she's amazing. I don't think I'd change anything about her. She's perfect. I adore her. Mwah, mwah. I love her. I love her. The next pony on our list is Applejack. I know I say Pinkie was my favorite, but Applejack and her are like fighting for my favorite design from this video. Applejack has definitely my least favorite out of all of the girls. She's my least favorite Equestria Girls design because in what world is this ranch hand woman wearing a short denim skirt, okay? I guess it's cute, and I think it'd be cute if it was like an alt design or an alt outfit for like a party, but you know, this girl would be in like a dirty graphic t-shirt that has just like the name of the ranch she works on it and some ripped dirty blue jeans, okay? So I played off of that just a little bit because Applejack was one of the characters that I actually changed up her story just a little bit. Instead of being just an orchard, Sweet Apple Acres is a big ranch, a big, very successful ranch, and that's where Applejack lives and where she works. So I think that, you know, she's this ranch hand and she's just tough and she's cool. She rides horses, and she's also kind of a reference to Charlie's character Danya just a little bit, okay? I have to be honest with you guys. I have to. I just don't like when characters like Applejack get humanized and they're these tiny, petite, Nancy Landgrab looking tiny skinny girls, okay? Give me some meat. Give me some beef, okay? I kind of think she maybe doesn't even go to the college that everyone else does until maybe a little bit later on. Like, she's not too interested in it until she gets into something that she does want to further her knowledge in. But I think she primarily just works at Sweet Apple Acres, and also, what if she's a rodeo girl? Come on now. Come on. I just get so excited when I get to write Southern characters because I'm down here in the South, okay? I love writing characters from the South. I have so much fun with it. And I have so much fun with her accent, and I love Applejack. I love her. She doesn't get enough appreciation anywhere. Why don't more people like Applejack? No, seriously, what about her made her so unpopular? Like, hello? Maybe it was the fact that compared to everyone else in the group, her colors were definitely the least exciting to look at. I remember I never really saw that many Applejack toys either. Like, I always saw more of Rainbow Dash and Pinkie and Twilight with all their really, really pretty colors and all that. So maybe the reason that she wasn't a fan favorite was because she had more plain colors, but I've always really liked her color palette. I like Applejack, okay? I could talk about her for so long. I could talk about her. Maybe if this does well in the future, I'll do like a Cutie Mark Crusaders video so I can get some Apple Bloom representation in here. Apple Bloom, I love her. And get to draw Scootaloo and Sweetie Belle. Come on, come on. I could cook. I could, swear. And And that's Applejack done. I adore her. I love her. Maybe it's just because she strongly resembles one of my favorite friend-owned characters of all time. Or I do like cowgirls, so it could be one of those. Either is a good choice, but I adore her. I love her. I'm so happy with how she turned out. And with that, everyone is finally done. I really love how all of these characters turned out, and I had so much fun doing this. If you want to see me finish the main 6 and do Rarity, Fluttershy, and Rainbow Dash, then tell me down below in the comments, or leave a like on this video. Go check out my Etsy if you want to support me. It's alright if you don't, I appreciate you anyways. And that's gonna be it. I hope you all have a great night, and bye-bye.